one. Oh, sweet Jesus, we're on Facebook Live.
You can do that?
Yeah, I'm Facebook Living. What do you mean I can do that? Yeah, you can go Facebook Live.
I don't want to.
Oh, look.
Are we practicing YouTube?
No. Alright, we're here. Alright. Is anybody watching yet? Say hi to everybody. Wave hi.
What's that?
Say hi.
Look at you all dressed up.
I came straight from work. Say hi to Facebook.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
What? Him!
I'm live right now.
Oh
I've
my
got somebody's
God.
watching. Paul Stacks is watching. Hi, Paul. Smack my booty. Say hi, Savannah. Say hi, Savannah.
I'm good.
They're not here yet?
They
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Oh, they are? Okay. Oh, yeah, there's
Is Adam here?
No, his oldest had a scrimmage, but he's going to be watching.
That's
said.
where I'm supposed to
At the high school? For scrimmage?
be. Up at Tuscaloosa, they changed it to the 9.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Why
Wow.
you don't go tonight?
Really?
I would have missed this. You want to get barred? What?
What?
What? Who? You don't want to be on Facebook?
Dude, bring $200 to sign up?
really?
No.
I am. Look. See?
But
Live. So we got 6 people watching.
Say woo!
Woo!
Let's get this done.
I know, right? I'm about to get in trouble because I send emails.
We need you, dude.
Well, it's live.
It's live.
So bad you don't even
We
know.
won't-
Y'all
say
watch. You're going to see democracy at its core.
So we went out and got his cut today. And a
I
girdle.
ain't got Hey, Facebook Live. He got his cup and
I
his
know.
girdle today.
We're ready to play some ball.
Thomas,
I know. We need to
do you
get
remember?
back.
Yeah. Well, you doing adult now?
Just adulting, you know.
Yeah.
Adulting.
Okay.
He's 12.
Sorry.
Play
Yeah.
for me.
Why are you not playing?
I just said I told him we need him.
Right?
He's taking another year
He's
Sabbatical.
going to take a year off.
Sabbatical. Yeah, he's on
Taking a sabbatical.
Who's going to play stuff with us?
So the rules. Him?
Cam, you got the green on. Nice. I like that.
I don't have enough. I have to get him back.
Look, see?
To have him back with Ox, Perky, Hexer, our line would be the biggest.
Do I need to call your mom?
Only if you get bus.
We're going to blow the bus up.
I know that, what's her name?
I think it was at Dick's.
Six.
Yeah, they got some Rydell and some Shuts up there.
here just having free food.
It's 5:30.
All right,
Okay, let's go. We're here. Let's go.
game time.
Feels good and green.
I know, right? Yeah, like a real Carter hat, not a...
Not a Mitchell and Ness hat.
No.
I get one of them gray Bears hats.
Who do that?
Just the same seat.
Let's see.
I don't want to get a Bears hat. What are you talking about?
Is it left, right? If we're left of the, is that one or that?
What?
Of the field house. Of basically the field house.
Yeah, there's just been no rain. None.
This should be our field right here.
Alright. Sometimes it's just easier to try to separate yourself. Why?
I normally don't do natural, but it's gonna rain, so there's no sense in doing it.
No, it's fine. I got tired of it.
Just sat over here Monday.
Oh. We were on the wrong side.
On Monday, I got an appointment. I'm gonna get my hair colored and chopped.
I've been, like, it's been so hot, I'm just like, I need to cut my hair. And then I'm like, no, winter is right around the corner.
I said the same thing.
And I'm like, I don't want my neck
But
bald.
I think what I'm gonna do is like the long up front and probably like right to there. I'm not gonna go, you know.
I just can't stand it when it sits in your collar.
Oh yeah, that's where I sweat the most.
Yeah. Sorry.
I need more support, buddy. Thank you.
Isn't that
You know,
sweet?
I might need a hug. You are buffet hug.
Buffet hugs.
There you go, Mike. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
What the rest of the boys over there?
Yeah. I know, it is nice today. It will be
We
good.
tried to get the good off at McDonald's, but we sat in line for a good 10 minutes.
Are you serious?
We ordered and it was bumper to bumper still, so we got
Every time I've been to McDonald's, well, which one did you go to? Strawberry. Oh, because I've been right through past couple of times. Yes. Like, just want to. Oh!
We're going to have a quick meeting here. And a few of them asked for Doug, so we asked us if he could make it, and he was glad to come. This meeting, we're going to address 2 or 3 quick issues, so y'all won't be here long. I know you want to practice. We're not going to take any questions. We're just going to, no questions. We're just going to go a little bit over the rules, and then we're just going to move on. Okay. I mean, so you can get to wherever you need to be, because I know they mentioned missing practice and everything. So that's exactly what we're going to be. We're going to be a few minutes. And so that's what we're going to do. Each one of us got a little comment, and then we're just, if y'all got any questions, you can ask him. And then we're not going to take any.
The first thing I'd like to address is the issue of someone leaving the field house without having their helmet fitted. That absolutely did not happen. There was 3 of us in there fitting. There's no way that a child walked out of that field house with a helmet in their hand that we just looked at and said, here, this will fit you. It did not happen. Coach Bailey and I were both fitting helmets, and I gave a kid a helmet, I fit him. He'd go over to Coach Bailey, he'd look at it. So there was not a child that left the field house without having their helmet fitted. I'll put my life on that. That did not happen.
I'll back you up on that one, too.
Yeah. The second thing that I'm going to address is playing up. We, as a general rule, we do not allow people to play up. The reasons being size and things of that nature, but the main reason being because that takes away from the team below them. What leagues that let people play up, what generally happens is you actually have coaches from the same league recruiting kids and taking them off of other coaches' teams because they can help their team. We don't want to build an environment like that, so our motto is play where your age group is. There are special circumstances where we have allowed it, but that would be a matter that has to be presented to the board. The board voted on it, and then they said, yes, that child can play up on it in that special circumstance. Now, obviously, this year, there was not enough 8-year-olds and 7-year-olds to have individual teams, so we did combine those 2 teams, but that is a much different circumstance than letting an individual child play up.
Is that it?
But it's not a written rule. That's our concern.
No question. You can ask
It's not a
whatever.
question, I'm just saying that's our concern.
It is a written rule. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay. Second,
Okay.
I guess one item I want to touch on is coaches. We decide as a board, typically the head coaches a lot of times will suggest to bring in assistant coaches, but we as a board decide whether that is going to happen or not going to happen. I know with the situation with Coach Barlson, we were contacted I was contacted in Melvin in January or a couple of years ago that by the county that there was an issue that we need to address, and so we had a meeting. It was instructed by Knox County Parks and Rec to meet with Doug and Jay. We discussed the issue with Doug and Jay. We was advised by them that that issue had made it through the law director's office, and we needed to do something about it. So we actually met with them, and shortly after that, within communication with Parks and Rec and us, it was mutually decided that Coach Bonson wouldn't be allowed to coach. So therefore, we delivered the information and the message. We met with Coach Bonson, and we delivered that information to him. Obviously, I've been called out several times that wasn't the case, but obviously it is the case. And it was a mutual understanding between us.
Now we'll go inside. If y'all want to.
I'm about to blow.
Roll up the window. Roll up the window.
You go get in the car.
That's I'm playing in the rain.
Who are you? Jay? Okay.
Sorry, we didn't know you were.
So,
I'm gonna mess up my mustache.
we were called and went down and met with them on this situation. And a couple parents this year that still had a concern whether that was going to be the situation, the coaching situation. And we advised the parents that contacted us that it wasn't, because ultimately, whether the county changed position on that or not, us as CYFA board members have not. We have not changed our position on that. As far as Mike getting the coach or not, it's still like it was. Mike, you're welcome to come and talk to us and board if you want to do that.
Melvin called
I did,
me.
Brian.
Yeah.
I've already told him that.
You told
So
us
that's
I
not
was
fair.
extended for 1 year.
I never told you.
Yes,
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I did not. I don't
If
wanna
you're
hear
not
from
going to
you.
discuss anything with
Listen,
us,
I've had enough
that
of your
doesn't.
lies as it is.
I have not.
Check it right
Yeah,
now.
you check
No.
it.
Check
You
it.
don't tell
Check
me
No.
what to do.
Check it.
Melvin.
Check it.
It is all
Melvin,
lies.
I have
You
not.
check it.
You're a
No.
thief. You
Now,
steal
you a
money
damn
from
liar.
everybody
You're
else.
Okay,
you're
no,
not
listen.
coaching.
Okay.
You're not coaching
No,
this
wait a
board.
minute. Listen. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes, I can.
Wait a
You're
minute.
out.
Wait a minute.
You're
Wait
out.
a minute.
You kiss my.
Listen.
Give us
Listen.
money back. Give us our money back. I'm done. I'm done.
No, listen.
I don't want you
I
to
have.
talk to me. None.
No, I'm
Zero.
trying to talk. I'm trying to talk like an adult to you.
It's no
I'm trying to be an adult
discussion
about this, and you're not giving us the opportunity to actually discuss this
We're not
situation.
discussing it.
And that shows your maturity level, because I'm actually trying to
Yeah,
talk
we
to you
discuss
as an
maturity
adult.
level when we go to Crime Stoppers and all that. That social media stuff.
I didn't go to Crime Stoppers.
Whatever it is.
But nonetheless, but no, what I am saying is,
We're not going to
no,
discuss it.
I have not said anything that's a lie.
Listen, here's what I'm going to say.
Let
Here's what I'm going to say.
Meeting and not let
I
people
said, if Mike wanted to come in and talk to us, and we'd sit down and discuss everything with him. We were advised, like I said, by Knox County, by Knox, listen. We were advised by Knox County Parks and Rec that Mike should not be coaching. And to
But
get-
why?
Okay, hang on.
to
Yeah,
get-
please, please.
Please, Doug.
Time out. Let me say this. Because I've said this with you guys.
And
before.
there's, and
And let me
I'm sorry,
explain.
sorry.
Now,
Okay,
I've
sorry,
explained this
sorry.
before, but let me explain it again. Here's the way it works. We're an umbrella organization as Knox County. City of Knoxville is the same way. You have a separate nonprofit group out here that makes the local decisions about who coaches and who doesn't. So that board still makes a decision. And I may not agree with it, but you know what? If they told them one thing and they decided it's something different now, that's still okay, because that's that board's decision to do that. That's their job. But let me finish now. That's
There
their
wasn't a
job.
100%
It doesn't
meeting.
matter if it's wrong or right. It's a matter of, for us, so long as they follow procedures and policies, which frankly, every board in the county can do this. And again, I don't always agree with them, but it's up to them who coaches and who doesn't.
I understand that
So long as you don't violate our bylaws. Our bylaws are what we look at. So our thing is, as a board, they got to vote and make that call, okay? And that's never an easy call. Because I'll be honest with you, in this case, I think either way you called it, you're going to have trouble. You made the best decision you could with the circumstances, and we support that from the fact that it's their job to do that. I don't have a vote on their board, okay? Much as sometimes I'd like to, but I don't. And our law department tells me you can't, because it's a separate nonprofit. Now, we're trying to do some restructuring up here and make things better and try to get folks working together. I mean, y'all want to keep yelling at each other, that's probably not going to help in the future. I mean, what you got to think about is the Carter community. You know, can you calm down, get through a season, try to move on and do things better in the future? But again, what you got to understand is the roles here as a board, they got that call. You all might have told them one thing now, but if you change your mind, that's okay too. I really don't care, because it's still the board's call who's coaching and who's not. And I use this as examples, just like county commission. Y'all may not agree with county commission. You may hate a decision they make. But guess what? You don't get to just go do what you want and throw county commission out. You either work with them the way they are, work to change the rules, or work to get new county commissioners. That's the bottom line. Because you still got a system here that you got to work within. And it ain't a perfect system for sure. I mean, I had a county commissioner ask me the other day, gee, why don't you just get rid of all these volunteers and do it yourself? And I said, you want to give me another 250 employees? I'll be glad to. Ain't going to happen. Because that's what it would take to replace all the volunteers. We got 21 groups just like this across the entire city and county doing these same things. And there's always issues. There's going to be conflict. There's going to be disagreements. The nature of the beast. You know, our thing right now is we're meeting after this to talk about pulling together a better 501c3 to try to get all three sports working together. I think it'd be good. Now, not everybody agrees with that. My thing is, I think it'd be great to have, you know, football, baseball, and basketball working together on one board. For one thing, you're going to get a bigger board. Now, some people don't like that, but here's one of my things is these guys get better cover too, because you're going to have more people sitting around a table making a decision about policies and procedures. So it's not just a small group, it's a bigger one. And even though you're a football parent, you're still going to be able to go ask the basketball guy that's on the board, why is this working this way? But you got a little bigger board making decisions, you know, the responsibility spread out a little more. You can still have separate bank accounts too. I've had a lot of people ask me about that. Well, gee, you know, we're going to put all our money together. Nobody knows what's going on. Not true at all. We'll have a football. This is up to the board too, though. But you can do this because a lot of groups do. You have a football bank account, a basketball bank account, a baseball bank account. And you can see how each one's doing that way. You know, and that board can do that. And one of the things I'm asking, and I've asked these guys, and I've asked Commissioner Dave Wright, I said, find us somebody in the community that's an accountant or a banker. That's what you need too. It'd really be nice to have somebody that knows money up here, help out on that board, do financial statements for us. Because one of the reasons we're doing this too, and I've been accused, oh, we're just doing this because we're trying to appease somebody. Not true at all. We're doing this because the IRS has said, you've either got to, as an organization, be a business and pay taxes, or become a 501c3. Now, about half of our 20 organizations are already 501c3s and following all the rules. About half of them are not. And so Carter's one of them that's not. So we're working with this to try to say, okay, let's be a 501c3. Let's get everything down right. Let's have good charter, good bylaws, good rules, good board. Move things forward in the community. And I really truly believe if we can get everybody working together, and I know it's not going to be easy, but if we can get everybody working together, you know, through time, you're going to have a better organization here. And you're going to share kids better too, you know, because we all know that the kids that are playing football are probably playing basketball, and vice versa.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. You said working together. Working together. Now, I'm going to say this. I understand these guys don't want to get more money. I understand that completely. But working together means both sides have to have some kind of capacity to be involved. Okay? So, for us to be here and not be able to say anything is not working together.
Nothing can get
Hold
fixed.
on, let me
Sorry,
let
I'm
me
sorry,
talk.
I'm sorry, I
Let
can't
me
help
talk.
it. Just
So I'm
sits
going
out for-
to come to them and say, if I want anybody asking any questions, talk to me. Let me ask you, and you talk to me.
Let me address that. I've asked you many times to get some parents to come to us, and we'll explain them the rules. And you've yet to get them to come to.
I talk to parents every day.
I know, but they need to come. You can't decide. If we let everybody out here decide, it'd be 100 different decisions every day. That's why there's rules. Let me address one thing. I apologize for blowing up, but I'm upset. I apologize for what thing. But I do believe there's things out there that is not the truth.
Okay.
He says I'm a thief. He has zero proof other than saying it. If he does, lay it right here and let me see it. There's zero proof that any of us has stolen anything.
Make sure
It's
that-
all innuendo. That's all it is. If it is, send it to Doug's office tomorrow, the proof you have, and give it to Doug.
Okay, even with that, I'm not worried about that.
I am, and that
Okay.
plays a
We
lot
don't
into
care.
it.
That
Okay,
has nothing to do with
I'm
our
not worried about
football.
that. Only thing I'm worried
Do what
about
now?
is the
It
one.
has nothing to do
Yes, it
with
does.
why we're here.
Okay.
That's
It
what
does.
we're
It does.
doing.
It's one thing I do want to say, and I remember you saying something about it was brought to your attention this year about him coaching. I would get like he put his life on something. I put my life on there. Every parent on my team asks for him.
I came from Farragut, truthfully, and
And
played for 5
that's the
years
only
and would prefer
reason-
him to coach.
I even brought to your attention. That's the only reason.
Well, here, me and you and him and I, we had a discussion about this. And
Yeah.
at first you said he wasn't coaching.
At first he was.
We 100%. And then Scott actually has a call, and I don't want to bring out no names, that they don't want him to coach. And Mike said,
If any parent.
if anybody said anything,
Okay.
he wouldn't do it. So
Okay.
that has happened.
Okay, that's what I have. That's what I need to hear. That's what he needs to hear.
But nobody will come to
But-
it.
But that's
Everybody signed
the
up.
signs
But every
are.
parent on the team I
We've all
personally
signed a
spoke
form.
to,
And they
they
signed a
signed
form.
it.
Yes.
they were fine because my best interest is
You
in
see
the
what I'm saying?
kids.
though? That's my only issue.
And I talked to Melvin when you called me in that December.
I
And you
did.
said, hey,
I
you
was-
did your suspension. As a board, we decided you can do
As a
this
board.
and do this.
I did not never say as a board. I
Okay.
said
No,
as
you're gonna-
me. I said as
You,
me. I
you
never
told me it
said-
was okay to come back, and I
No,
said I'm gonna.
I said it's okay through me, as long as everybody agreed with it.
Why would you pull me in just by
Because
yourself?
I can't speak for them or any of these parents.
As
Shouldn't
president,
they
yes,
been
you can.
invited?
No, I can't. I can't vote. There's nothing I vote on by myself. That's not going to happen.
I thought
We
there had
never
to be a
do.
full board to vote.
Yeah.
It does.
So why?
Well,
did you
then,
call
so
me
I
in?
can call Adam and ask him if he was there
No,
for that
Adam's
vote.
not on this board.
By who?
By
Did you
who?
pick him up
Us.
again?
Yeah, he's out.
And you have the
He
authority
don't
to
have
do
a
so.
job.
You don't have a job.
He does not.
How many more are you
That's
gonna run off?
that's not in the by. Like how did that happen?
No discussion. It is. You want to ask Doug.
That's
How many
mature.
more are you
Okay,
guys
we're
gonna
here.
It
let
ain't
him
mature.
go?
I'm just, it's mature. I'm
I
telling
have
you
a
the truth.
question.
We
How
vote-
many more
we
people are you
discussed it.
gonna
We
let
had
him run
coaches.
off?
He wasn't.
But
doing
why?
it.
Why
Why
is he not on the
I
board?
want a
That's
refund
perfect.
too. Because
I'll go
my
back
kid
to
is not
Farragut.
playing
You're having,
anywhere
guys,
else
listen,
but on this
we're
team
having
with these
problems. We
coaches.
can see it from the lower levels. We're losing kids.
No, we're
Something.
Yes, we
We
are.
don't
You're
have
fixing to
teams.
lose a
There-
whole
there-
team.
listen,
You're gonna lose a
there-
whole
Hey,
team.
hey,
There's teams across the county that are losing
Listen.
players left and right. We have, on average, just as much as everybody in our range group, if not more. And a lot of this from leaving last year, makes things, people wonder what's going on. If all you would have stayed because you didn't get the coach, none of this would ever even be
That's
going
not
on.
why.
wasn't
No,
my
that is not what
choice.
But that's
happened.
the way it looks like to people on the
Then why
outside.
don't you
Just when
ask
post
somebody
something,
instead of
You can't
assuming,
assume
Melvin?
why don't you do the same? You can't assume, like he said.
I've
we're
asked
a
you the
team.
questions. You guys have refused to answer
We've
me.
answered everything
No, you have
said. You
not.
ask for a piece of paper, you get it through him.
Two wrongs don't make it right.
We're not wrong.
I'm just saying two wrongs.
I'm
Hold on
here
a
for the
minute.
kids.
Mike,
I'm truly
Mike.
here for these
Both
kids.
of us
If you're
are saying
interested
this.
in coaching, I'll say right now, okay, I'd like to talk to you with the board.
Thank you, Scott.
And on top of
That's
that,
I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen, but I would like to talk
and
to
I
you.
want to add something
Okay,
to it.
one of your parents called me the other night, we had a discussion.
That's a
I
fact.
said, I said,
They
I
did
said,
want it.
I said if one of the parents, we had a discussion, okay, and I said, look, and this was my statement, if this was, you know, we still hold the same position. You, I guess, here it is. We talked to Cameron and said, you know, you wasn't gonna be coaching. At that point in time, if you had a desire to do that, I wish you'd have come to us and talked to us. I need to talk
It was
to
the
you.
last minute thing.
He said he wanted to make sure the parents, before he even thought about
Okay,
coming to you.
That I
He
spoke
wanted
to
to
every
make sure the
When
parent.
you make sure of the parents, what I would have suggested is say, pick up on said Scott.
That just happened last week when I told him.
Yeah.
I got
And look,
Okay, go ahead.
Will,
The day y'all took the votes, the day the parent called.
whatever, you know, I like
We
to
didn't
sit
take a
down-
vote.
Talk to them. I don't say vote, whatever, just
No,
talk
no,
to them.
I
I
talked
like
to him
to, I like to
2
sit
weeks
down,
ago, man.
I like to sit down and
That's
talk
what
to
I'm
you
saying.
and get your views on it.
Then why are
I
you
like
waiting
to
this long? Just never
My
mind.
views on it. Us man to man, board, you, all of you come in here and sit down and talk. And I wanna talk to you, you pick up what day, I can give you, I'll text you my schedule, my work schedule, whatever night, and we can get together. We'll
Man,
sit
I'd like
down.
to do it right after here. I got
Well, we gotta do it.
18 kids that look up to me as a father and a good leader, and I need to be out there with them. So I need to know soon what I need to do.
And-
Walk away, or can I be a part of these kids'
And on top of
lives?
that, I'll tell you this. I want to put it to you like this. I'm gonna hold myself responsible. I put it to you like this. If he's not a stand-up guy and does what he's supposed to do to those kids, I'll leave.
Well,
And I'll put that out there.
I understand that, but you know, the situation still, because we, you know, as a board, decided that Mike couldn't coach.
Yeah.
Then we as a board would be the one to decide what he can.
That's fine.
Not you.
I'm
Not
saying
nobody
that.
else.
That's fine. I just wanted to say that I hold responsibility on anything that happens this year.
And the reason, it was the parent who called him, and Mike said if there was one parent who didn't want it,
Okay, yeah.
and then they said it, and I said, then we sat here and said, okay, he can't coach because there's one parent who said it.
So when did it happen? Earlier or just recently? Because you've said two different stories as just standing right
within
here.
the last week or so, whenever it was, whenever something went out.
Did everybody sign the forms?
We've been, not all the parents have been there to sign, so it may be somebody that hasn't been there.
This is whenever something on media was sent out that who Mike was going to be coaching,
We didn't put anything out there.
Well, however you announced it.
Okay.
But the thing is, like I said, I wouldn't care to sit down with Mike and
I'll show you.
discuss it.
It was either text or sent on social media because it was sent to us, and that's the way we got it. It didn't
Then it
come
was
out
in
of
the
the
private group.
Whatever.
It had to be.
Yeah,
I was originally a parent who was very upset with Mike, and I was one of the parents who said absolutely not. In the beginning, 110%. I even talked to Scott after Mike called me from his personal cell phone and said, you know, I'd really like to see Mike be able to coach and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he has talked to all the parents to my knowledge. So I'm not that parent. I mean, I even asked Mason, what do you think? Because Mason was upset. He had to go to Rush Strong. That was horrible. But Mason even said, Mom, I like Mike. I mean, he likes Mike better than any coach that coaches.
They all do.
They all
Yes.
do.
I'm not saying they don't.
That's the
I'm
only-
saying
When
all
you-
of you may love him, but that person did call.
Right,
It
right.
did come off social media. I don't know where it come off
Right.
social media. It was sent through our phones.
And first,
I would like to see that.
I don't personally have anything against Mike. When that situation happened the year before last, Melvin and I both knew about it. We didn't say nothing until the other parents
I didn't know what to do.
took it to the county.
One parent.
And whatever, okay?
However it got there, it
One
got there.
parent, okay?
Okay, we all know that.
That's
Okay, I
water
know.
under the bridge. We're talking about now.
I just want you guys
No,
to
yeah,
know.
we are talking about that, but that's what I'm saying. That led up to where we're at
But
in
the
this situation.
damage that I got from the photo and from that
Sure.
angry parent, isn't that enough
Well,
time?
And you said
agree.
1 year suspension. He served his year suspension.
And you guys
I
continue
did
to
it
lie
very
about
well.
it and
Put business
stuff.
on hold
Well,
and
but
come back
what-
to help these kids
But
because
what-
that was
Who
all
made the
he could.
decision?
Did we not sit in a meeting at the county about this?
No, I have on tape. I have all of our meetings on tape because I've caught you guys in so many lies that I don't trust. He said, she said. That way, if
Well,
it's
that's
on
what I'm
tape,
saying.
we know for sure
Yeah.
that it was said. But I'm just saying.
My point
We
is,
never lied.
guys,
Bring
you
it-
have to
Okay.
bring it
know.
right here.
Okay,
Guys,
I will.
guys,
Just tell me
Guys,
how
let's
they sold
talk.
it.
Okay, Kim.
I didn't say anything about that.
Listen,
Stop.
guys,
Let Mike talk,
to Mike,
please.
Yeah. Well,
Please.
I think a big thing that's going on, I think everybody was aware this could possibly happen. And I've been with the kids now for a week and a half.
Right, I
And
understand.
we want to keep these kids together.
But look, that's what I'm saying. Before you
If
can be
we
allowed
make
to
a
coach.
Will you let
drastic-
Mike talk,
if-
please?
If you as a board decide to make a decision not to allow me to coach, it's going to put diversity back in the kids, and they're going to go other places.
Should you
And
come here
we're
first?
trying to work
No, but you
together.
told him he could.
I
You did.
I told him he could if the board approved it. Me,
But
I
I was never notified
You're the
that.
freaking president.
A parent said anything otherwise.
by
I was
myself.
never,
If I
I
can't,
was
this
never
would be over.
advised that a complaint came
Never
in,
once was you
and
advised.
I was told, I was under the impression that
Everything was fine.
I was good. So if somebody would have called me, told him, I would have come down here and addressed it then.
Let me make a suggestion. We've got about 30 minutes for a meeting. I mean, let me give you the good side of what you're all are. There's a lot of passion in this room to make the program better. I think there's a lot of misinformation in this room too, and probably everybody can share blame equally for bad communication. But if you want the program of Carter to get better, everybody's going to have to calm down a notch or two and start talking a little better. And that's part of what we're trying to do here too, is pull together a better nonprofit and get everything squared away better. You know.
I can't be
Well,
calmer. I'm a little upset and
Yeah,
shaky
let me say this though. We got 30 minutes. If you all want everybody to leave and you all can have this conversation, go and get it.
We'll
done.
do that.
You know, you individuals, whoever the board wants to be in this room, you all make that decision, have a conversation.
Well, we need to have the same.
We got 30 minutes.
Discussion about the team mom. That's our responsibility.
Yeah, and I tell you, Team Moms, I'm not even gonna get into. I mean, that's so far off the list. I mean, honestly, I'm not too sure why that's even a discussion item, but I think this is a big one that
personal.
y'all need to go ahead and try to
Well,
figure
this
out.
is one of our discussions.
Yeah, if y'all can work on it now, great. If you want to wait, that's okay too. But we're gonna meet up here in 30 minutes. But like I say, y'all got passion. But like I say, if y'all took 2 steps back and looked at it, you probably realize that everybody's got fault in here for some miscommunication.
It's a lot of pettiness. That's me on the outside looking in. I don't have anything to do with any of that before stuff or whatever it is. It's a lot of pettiness going on. But the only thing I just want to know, and I'm gonna tell you guys up front, I got 5 or 6 kids that personally are here because he showed his face.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Without that, I don't
we
have
agree to
any-
do it. Let's do it so everybody we can move on. We want to talk to her and him.
But let's
One at a
talk
time.
to him first, and
One at a
we'll bring her in next.
That's fine.
Everybody, please come on.
She's not coming in by herself.
That's okay. Come on.
I'm bringing things to the
I got it. I apologize for what I was having.
Good luck. So where are we supposed to?
This is what we got to do.
Just hang on. Let's let me and Mike have our meetings.
But this is the issue.
I'm literally
We can't-
cooling down right
We
now.
can't. Yes.
We need pictures. Coach's pictures.
Okay. We can't get into a pissing contest from now.
No, I caught myself a couple. I know.
I know, but just listen to me. Come over here. Just listen to me. If they let us have Mike back, please don't get into a pissing contest with him.
No, I'm not. I'm going to ask them why. That's what all I want to know is why.
If you
Give
feel like
me
you're getting
a
heated,
good- I'll
I'm out.
I'll leave out. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I'll control myself. But I mean, I tried to. I'm like, let's just discuss this when he's calling me a liar and this, that, and the other, and he still doesn't want to
Well,
do that. It's really hard to have a discussion with somebody that's
the fact of the
one-sided.
matter is, we all know he's lying. We all know that.
Yeah.
Come
Why?
on, I'm under here so you don't get wet.
All right.
We all know.
Bye. Can you block that?